Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and today I'm going to be commentating a new video, and this is going to be my top 5 favorite red RC responses. They are all from underrated players, so be sure to check them out in the description if you did enjoy, and leave a thumbs up for me helping out some underrated players out here. All of these guys are insane. The first guy here is Rocky FFA. He is an amazing underrated player. You guys probably saw this clip in my top 5 series. He had a fucking quad headshot feed on free-for-all, and it was kill cam as well. I mean, that is so ridiculous. Probably one of the best free-for-all clips I've seen on raids so far, and he actually hits a bunch of other crazy clips. This was earlier that game as well, so he hit another clip earlier that game, which is pretty freaking awesome. And it seems like there's a lot of free-for-all players going for red, which is really sick. I've been seeing some crazy free-for-all snipers. And then he also hit a KSG quad head, which is like what Doodle does, and that is fucking awesome, dude. That is a really good clip. It's actually very hard to get headshots with the KSG. It's hard to kill people with the KSG. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it myself. And then he actually ends up getting a faded quad head with the regular scopes, and then I think he gets a faded quad head with the iron sights as well. And this is all in free-for-all too, which just make the clip a lot harder to actually hit. So that was just sick, dude. And he actually gets another headshot after that. And then on Takeoff, he hit something pretty sick here. I think this is a quad feed kill cam, not 100% sure. Obviously, he hits a lot of quad feed kill cams. Yes, this was a quad feed kill cam. And then I think the next clip is one as well. And it's pretty awesome to see a bunch of free-for-all snipers come out for this recruitment challenge. From all of the responses I've seen so far, I've actually seen probably at least 10 that I really want to pick up. But it's just hard for me to like decipher who I should pick up, because I don't want to pick up 20 players off a recruitment challenge. But it's just so hard not to pick people up, because as you guys know, there are some crazy responses for this recruitment challenge. So obviously these guys aren't going to be picked up, but they definitely are some of my favorites as of right now, because they have early recruitment challenge responses, and the actual deadline is tomorrow, so you guys will see some recruitments tomorrow. And then this clip is so sick. He actually gets the quad feed, gets a no scope for it, and then he takes out his knife, which looks really fucking awesome. And then he also gets 2 clips in one game on Takeoff again. And I really do like the iron sight. I know Doodle is basically the king of the iron sight, but I do like some other people taking that out and trying some stuff with it. I mean, really anything creative makes me watch your videos. I really do like creative stuff. Like I just said in that one fucking standoff clip, all he did was take out his knife, but I thought that was so sick. And coming in for the number 4 spot, we have Swagsy here. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's actually pretty much an OG player. He was in SB a while back, and he had some ridiculous free-for-all stuff. This is a 1080 off the fucking plane in free-for-all. Do you guys not know how hard it is to play FFA on free-for-all and actually hit good clips? And this is a jitter shot, and he just completely destroys this kid when he's trying to kill him. I mean, these are all unset up clips in Modern Warfare 2, and usually you don't see that nowadays. I mean, M3B2 is all setting up, right? But free-for-all obviously makes it so you can't set up. And this guy has just been hitting some of the best fucking dongers on this game. I mean, I cannot believe it. This is another clip that I just fucking cried over. This thing is so sick. He's in a glitch spot on rundown, and then he gets a cross map fucking hit marker. I mean, how the fuck did he do that? That's just insane. And then he goes for the Afghan suicide here, which is pretty cool. I mean, obviously it wasn't too much distance, but I still thought it was really, really sick. And either way, I mean, M3B2 in itself now seems very, very creative, because not many people do it. I mean, for some reason I haven't seen a lot of M3B2 trick shotters. I guess it's just because it's all setting up on that game now, and people don't want to not set up. But he did do a knack crane shot and actually got a hit marker with this. If he hit that, that would have been fucking insane, dude. And he's just always on glitch spots too. I usually don't see glitch spots in Modern Warfare 2, but for some reason he knows all of the glitch spots. And this is yet another 1080, and I think he takes out the AT4 for the can swap, or I don't even think you need to can swap with the AT4. You can just take it out, but that was still fucking ridiculous, dude. I mean, I don't even know how the fuck you get on this glitch spot. How do you get on half of these? I have no idea. And then he gets a bunch of ridiculous hit markers at the end of this response. I mean, for some reason, I actually had to cut this short here, so I don't know if I actually put the kill cam in this one, but for some reason, this guy keeps hitting like ridiculous fucking shots on M3B2, and his response didn't have any feedback at all. So that was a fucking out of nowhere hit marker. When I saw that, I was like, how the fuck did he get a hit marker on that? And for the next response here, we have a man named 60s. I'm sure some of you guys know who he is. He is actually in Obey. He doesn't have that many subscribers, though, and he's a very, very good trick shotter. He actually hits a lot of non-setup shots, which, as you guys know, I mean, not setting up just makes it like 10 times fucking harder to do, because you have to worry about these sweaty tryhards. And obviously, with the red, we can't set up, so it's harder for us to hit shots. obviously. I mean, if you have to worry about a bunch of guys running around with LMGs trying to kill you, then it's just 10 times harder and 10 times more annoying. But this guy was able to actually do that, and he hit some fucking dongers in here. I think that was a 1440 carrier suicide with an infinite fade in it, which is really fucking sick. And then he actually went on and hit a bunch of M33 glitch spots on the out of map thing, which I'm sure some of you guys saw from Sean, but this guy hits a bunch of them as well. Obviously, I would have liked it if he did more spins on some of these shots, but he definitely has been hitting some freaking bills. And like I said, all of these responses are early RC responses, so you know, it's definitely really awesome seeing these guys come out with these responses a couple days even before the due date. And I think there was only 2 weeks to finish this red RC, which is really crazy if you think about it. These guys were able to hit these clips in under 2 weeks time. How insane is that? Like, that's so crazy. They hit all of these clips. They must have been fucking trying their ass off to win this thing. And for this next clip, I thought this was really sick. I know some people might not think this is that sick, but he fucking shot his sniper and did a silent shot and then threw his knife and killed the guy with his fucking throwing knife, which I think is so sick. I don't know what it is, but I haven't been seeing a lot of throwing knife trick shotters lately, but this guy hit something so nice with this, and I'm pretty sure he didn't actually mean for that to hit. I think he just randomly did that, but it hit anyway, which is so sick. And for the number 2 spot, we have an underrated player. This guy is fucking amazing, dude. He has 70 subscribers on his channel. He's not in a team, yet he's hitting some of the sickest clips ever. He was like tweeting at me saying, "Thank you for tweeting me." Like, he was so happy about it. I can't believe this guy isn't in a team. I can't believe like no big teams have picked him up yet. I mean, look at some of these clips. They are fucking ridiculous. He's hit these in less than 2 weeks time, and I mean, he's hitting them on super underrated Call of Duties, and he's playing free-for-all and stuff on these CODs. I mean, that must be fucking brutal. Playing free-for-all in World at War must fucking suck. But this guy was able to endure it and hit some really sick shots. And I don't know if it's just me or not, but I really do love watching these underrated Call of Duties like Black Ops 1, World at War. It's just really refreshing to watch them after seeing a bunch of Black Ops 2 from like everyone in the community. And this shot was so fucking sick, dude. I cannot believe he's not setting up. Like, there's so many people in the community that set up nowadays, and this guy just said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to." And it must have sucked doing this, but he was able to hit a bunch of sick shots. And like, I honestly cannot believe he's not in a big team. It seriously like amazes me that no big team has even seen this guy yet. I mean, he hit a fucking 2-piece on Black Ops 1. I have not seen that in quite a long time. And I know it was just a 720, but it still was really nice. And just thinking about how many clips he hit like in 2 weeks time is seriously something else. I think Black Ops 1 clips are harder to hit than Black Ops 2 clips, because the actual like auto aim or whatever is a little bit harder. I have no idea, but whenever I try to trick shot on Black Ops 1, I cannot hit for shit. So this guy definitely knows how to trick shot. I think his response was only Black Ops 1 and World at War, but they're still very underrated Call of Duties. I would actually love to see a COD 4 trick shotter come out for the Red RC. I don't know if there's going to be anyone though. But he did get a bunch of hit markers as well. For some reason, everyone's getting a bunch of hit markers for this RC, which really does suck. And for the next response, we have an amazing editing response. I mean, this guy is so underrated. He's not in team, and he just came out with something so sick. You guys definitely need to check this out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously I was just shouting out some people, but it still was really awesome, and I really do hope you guys enjoy me shouting out underrated people again, because I actually kind of stopped doing that, and I kind of want to bring that back. So leave a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. I mean, some of these guys are amazing. You definitely check their links out in the description down below. But this is just the early responses, so tomorrow is when the actual deadline is, so that's when we get the jackpot, like the responses that are just crazy. So we're going to get a bunch more responses. These are amazing though. These are probably some of the top tier responses. I don't even know how many of these guys are going to join Red, but I'm sure at least one of them will end up joining Red. So I mean, it's just fucking amazing seeing so many great creative responses lately for the Red RC. I just love it, and that's just making me so happy today, because I didn't actually think that many people would come out with amazing responses for this, but I've just been seeing some of the most incredible original responses lately, so it's just awesome, man. You guys can all check out the other 2 videos on the screen here. My previous video is pretty freaking awesome. I talk about the Call of Duty Championship and Crimsix actually almost leaving Optic. I don't think he actually did, but you guys can check that out. And you can check my mystery video too. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later. Peace.